Hello and welcome to today's video where we are going to investigate the foods that are most detrimental to arthritis. Have you ever felt that your joints are stiffer or more painful following certain meals? Is it possible that your daily choices for breakfast, lunch, or dinner are quietly aggravating your condition? In this episode, we are uncovering the specific foods that can trigger arthritis flare ups. You might be shocked to discover that some of your go to favorites are actually on this list. Could you be unknowingly eating one of the top 15 worst foods for joint health? Furthermore, what ingredient could possibly be more damaging to inflammation than sugar? Stay with us as we explore the science behind this, explaining exactly which foods you should steer clear of and why they drive inflammation, while also offering you practical, healthier swaps to help you manage your symptoms. Please be sure to watch all the way to the end so you are completely prepared for your next grocery trip or meal plan. Let's get moving and take charge of your health together. Just a quick reminder, the content presented here is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Every fact mentioned has been verified by a team of professional researchers. Before we move on, if you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment regarding where you are watching from. This helps ensure you receive more natural health tips and allows you to share your journey with our community. It is wonderful to see our community grow. Now, let's discover more. Number one, soda and sugary drinks. Drinking soda and other sweetened beverages can significantly worsen arthritis because of their high fructose content, which triggers the body to produce pro inflammatory cytokines. These cytokines ramp up joint inflammation, thereby increasing the pain and stiffness linked to arthritis. Furthermore, sugary drinks often result in weight gain, which puts added pressure on weight bearing joints like the knees and hips, a major issue for those with osteoarthritis. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020 established a connection between high consumption of sugar sweetened beverages and increased uric acid levels, which can spark inflammation and raise the risk of gout, a painful form of inflammatory arthritis. Another critical factor is the creation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, when the body metabolizes high sugar foods. AGEs promote oxidative stress and further inflammation, aggravating arthritis symptoms. Cutting back on or eliminating these drinks may help reduce flare ups and boost joint health, aligning with dietary advice that prioritizes a balanced, anti inflammatory diet. Number two, white bread. Consuming white bread can have a negative impact on arthritis patients because of its refined flour content and high glycemic index, both of which can induce inflammation. The refining process strips grains of vital fiber, minerals, and vitamins, leaving behind starch that causes blood sugar to spike rapidly. This spike encourages the production of inflammatory proteins called cytokines, which can worsen arthritis symptoms. A study published in Nutrients in 2017 noted that diets rich in refined grains, such as white bread, are associated with higher inflammatory markers. Unlike whole grains, white bread lacks the anti inflammatory properties found in fiber and nutrients that help lower C reactive protein, CRP, a marker often elevated in people with arthritis. Regularly eating high GI foods like white bread may not only increase inflammation, but also heighten the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, conditions frequently linked to chronic inflammation and more severe arthritis. Swapping white bread for whole grain options is highly recommended to help lower inflammation and relieve joint pain. Number three, bacon. Adding bacon to your diet can impact arthritis due to its high concentration of saturated fats and AGs. These compounds are notorious for promoting inflammation, which is the core issue in arthritis symptoms. A study in Frontiers in Immunology revealed that diets high in saturated fats and AGs significantly raise inflammation levels in the body. For those with arthritis, this is crucial because inflammation directly affects joint health, leading to increased pain and reduced mobility. Moreover, the high sodium content in bacon can cause fluid retention, which exacerbates swelling and discomfort. While bacon is delicious, those managing arthritis should look for healthier protein sources or plant based alternatives. Moderation and balanced nutrition are key elements of a holistic arthritis management plan. Number four, potato chips. Potato chips are especially damaging for arthritis patients because they are loaded with salt and trans fats. Trans fats, frequently found in fried and processed foods, are known to drive systemic inflammation. These fats can modify cell membranes and intensify inflammatory pathways, resulting in increased joint swelling and pain. Too much salt also causes water retention and raises blood pressure, which further aggravates inflammation. A 2006 study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology pointed out that diets high in saturated and trans fats increase inflammatory cytokines, which directly contribute to arthritis flare ups. Therefore, limiting or avoiding potato chips is advised to support joint health and lower inflammation. Number five, beer. Consuming beer in moderate to high amounts can worsen arthritis symptoms for several reasons. Beer contains gluten, which can ignite inflammation in sensitive individuals, such as those with celiac disease. Furthermore, beer is packed with purines, which the body breaks down into uric acid. Elevated uric acid levels can result in gout, a type of arthritis defined by intense joint pain and inflammation. The alcohol in beer can also disrupt the body's ability to manage inflammation. A 2021 study in Nutrients discovered that alcohol intake might increase the severity of rheumatoid arthritis by impacting immune pathways. Beer can also lower the efficacy of arthritis medications and contribute to osteoporosis and liver disease, indirectly worsening arthritis issues. Patients may benefit from moderating beer consumption, as the mix of alcohol, purines, and gluten can amplify joint inflammation and pain. This moderation fits with general dietary advice for minimizing arthritis flare ups through lifestyle changes. Number six, ice cream. Ice cream can exacerbate arthritis due to its high levels of sugar and saturated fats, both of which fuel inflammation. When the body processes these sugars, it stimulates the release of pro inflammatory cytokines, increasing joint pain and inflammation. A 2020 study in Nutrients showed that diets rich in saturated fat and refined sugar speed up inflammatory processes in rheumatoid arthritis patients by driving cytokine production and oxidative stress. The high calorie count in ice cream can also lead to weight gain, adding extra strain to joints like the lower back, hips, and knees, which worsens symptoms. Maintaining a healthy weight is vital for managing arthritis as it lowers joint stress. Opting for lower fat and lower sugar alternatives can help individuals better control flare ups and support overall mobility. Patients should always ask healthcare professionals to help tailor dietary choices to their specific needs. Number seven, margarine. Margarine poses a problem for arthritis sufferers because it frequently contains trans fats and highly processed ingredients. Trans fats are known to spike inflammation, a major factor that worsens joint swelling and pain. Research published in the Journal of Lipid Research in 2011 showed that diets high in trans fats significantly raise inflammatory markers in the bloodstream. Margarine also contains omega 6 fatty acids, which can further promote inflammation if not balanced with omega 3s. Additionally, the processing involved in making margarine introduces emulsifiers and artificial additives that may affect immune function and gut health, potentially leading to increased systemic inflammation. Eliminating or reducing margarine and other sources of trans fats is a significant step in managing arthritis. Swapping margarine for healthier fats like avocado or olive oil can help control inflammation and aid joint health. This strategy aligns with broader recommendations to eat diets low in processed items and rich in natural, nutrient dense ingredients. Number eight, pepperoni pizza. Consuming pepperoni pizza may aggravate arthritis symptoms due to multiple inflammatory components. The saturated fats found in pepperoni and cheese can elevate inflammatory markers. A 2024 study in Cell Biochemistry and Biophysics emphasized that saturated fats trigger inflammation in adipose tissue, which can worsen arthritis flare ups. The refined flour used in pizza dough has a high glycemic index, causing rapid spikes in insulin and blood sugar that may kickstart an inflammatory cascade. According to research from the Journal of the American Dietetic Association in 2013, processed meats such as pepperoni contain nitrates and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which add to oxidative stress and inflammation. Furthermore, pizza sauces and toppings usually have high levels of preservatives and sodium, contributing further to discomfort and joint swelling. Limiting foods like pepperoni pizza can be a crucial strategy for maintaining joint health and managing arthritis. Number nine, diet soda. The artificial sweeteners found in diet sodas have been linked to increased inflammation, which may exacerbate arthritis. Aspartame, a widely used sweetener, has faced scrutiny regarding its potential health effects. While direct proof connecting aspartame to arthritis is limited, studies suggest it can trigger oxidative stress and inflammation, which are key in arthritis flare ups and development. A 2015 study in Endocrinologia and Nutrition demonstrated that aspartame might alter immune responses in rats, potentially raising inflammation. Diet sodas can also disrupt gut bacteria and hunger signals, paradoxically leading to poor insulin regulation and weight gain despite being low calorie. People with arthritis may benefit from restricting diet soda and opting for natural fruit juices or water to support overall well being and joint health. Always consult a healthcare provider to customize dietary choices to your individual health needs. Number 10, instant noodles. Instant noodles can be detrimental to arthritis due to their preservatives and high sodium content. Too much sodium can increase blood pressure and amplify inflammatory responses, worsening joint pain. Monosodium glutamate, MSG, often found in instant noodles, can trigger inflammation, especially in those who are sensitive. A 2023 study in Curis analyzed the effect of processed foods on inflammation and discovered that diets high in salty, processed foods are associated with raised inflammatory markers. The oils used to fry instant noodles are typically high in omega 6 fatty acids, which can further skew the omega 6 to omega 3 ratio, promoting systemic inflammation. Because of these factors, instant noodles are not suggested for those managing arthritis. Selecting lower sodium, less processed meals can help decrease inflammation and support joint health. Number 11, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is high in omega 6 fatty acids, which, if consumed in excess, may drive inflammation, a specific concern for arthritis patients. While omega 6 is necessary for health, modern diets often tilt heavily toward omega 6 and lack omega 3 fatty acids, which possess anti inflammatory properties. This imbalance can result in chronic inflammation, potentially worsening arthritis symptoms like swelling and joint pain. A 2012 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism revealed that diets rich in omega 6 fatty acids from sources such as grapeseed oil increase the production of pro inflammatory cytokines, contributing to the inflammatory processes linked to arthritis. Thus, while not inherently toxic, balancing omega 3 and omega 6 intake is vital. Switching to oils with a better fatty acid profile, like flaxseed oil or olive oil, may help lower the risk of aggravating arthritis symptoms. Number 12, French fries. Eating French fries regularly can be risky for arthritis because of their high content of salt and unhealthy fats. Frying potatoes at high heat creates advanced glycation end products, AGEs, and trans fats, both of which are known to activate inflammatory pathways, increasing joint swelling and pain. High salt levels can lead to water retention and elevated blood pressure, amplifying arthritis symptoms. Research published in 2018 in Prostaglandins, Leukotrienes, and Essential Fatty Acids highlighted that the omega 6 fatty acids in frying oils can further disrupt the omega 6 to omega 3 ratio, promoting systemic inflammation. This demonstrates that both the cooking methods and the ingredients matter when controlling inflammation. Limiting French fries as part of a balanced anti inflammatory diet can help reduce arthritis symptoms and improve overall joint health. Number 13, white rice. Foods with a high glycemic index, such as white rice, can potentially aggravate arthritis by causing rapid spikes in insulin and blood sugar after eating, which may boost the production of pro inflammatory markers like tumor necrosis, factor alpha, and interleukin 6. Chronically high levels of these markers are connected to worsening joint pain and inflammation. A 2020 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association discovered that diets high in refined grains like white rice are linked to greater systemic inflammation. This is particularly relevant for individuals with inflammatory types of arthritis, such as rheumatoid arthritis, where diet heavily influences the frequency and intensity of flare ups. Replacing white rice with lower GI options like quinoa or brown rice can help stabilize blood sugar and lower inflammatory responses. Adjusting dietary habits is a practical step that complements other medical treatments for managing arthritis. Number 14, cheesecake. Treating yourself to cheesecake may worsen arthritis symptoms because of its high sugar and saturated fat content. According to a 2020 study in the Journal of Inflammation Research, saturated fats can trigger inflammation in fat tissue, impairing metabolic health and contributing to arthritis flare ups. The sugar in cheesecake also stimulates cytokine release, further increasing joint swelling and pain. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that diets high in fats and refined sugars raise inflammatory markers. While individual ingredients like eggs aren't inherently bad, the overall nutritional profile of cheesecake, being high in sugar and fat, poses risks for those with inflammatory health conditions. Effectively managing arthritis involves prioritizing anti inflammatory foods while limiting those that spark inflammation. Number 15, corn fed beef steaks. Corn fed beef is rich in omega 6 fatty acids and saturated fats, both of which can drive inflammation and exacerbate arthritis symptoms. Unlike grass fed beef, which contains more antioxidants and omega 3 fatty acids, corn fed beef tends to encourage inflammatory pathways. An imbalance between omega 3 and omega 6 fatty acids is a primary factor in chronic inflammation, especially in inflammatory arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis. A 2006 study highlighted in Food for Thought showed that diets high in saturated fats from sources like corn fed beef raise inflammatory markers. These markers include interleukin 6, IL 6, and C reactive protein, CRP, which are frequently elevated in arthritis patients. This inflammation can result in increased stiffness, joint pain, and faster degenerative changes in osteoarthritis. People managing arthritis may benefit from selecting omega 3 rich options like fish or grass fed meats, or choosing leaner proteins. Shifting your diet toward more anti inflammatory foods while cutting back on pro inflammatory ones can help you manage arthritis symptoms effectively. That concludes today's discussion on the most harmful foods for arthritis. Have you observed that any of these foods worsen your symptoms? Please let us know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future tips on how to care for your joints. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.